Okay, so we are in the house. I've just made the sales call. Then she said, I've got a disgusting house. What would you charge me to turn it, to paint it, to remove all the junk, repair the damages, to basically get this place move-in ready? Just made the sales call, which really wasn't a sales call. Walked in and she said, I've got a disgusting house. What would you charge me to turn it, to paint it, to remove all the junk, to repair the damages, to basically get this place move-in ready? If you want
something going on in here.
Yeah,
there's flies everywhere.
With our buddies here, leftover beer, alcohol. There, here's the second broken blind. This one seems fine. Window. This will be fun for the guys to carry out.
Oh, they can take.
I'm thinking, what am I going to miss that's going to come back to bite me? I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. Yeah, so like, the guys will have to carry this out of the house. So, I mean, that's, you got the labor as well as you got to take this to the dump. Dumping fees. What else do we have in here? Okay, so after looking at everything, all this junk in the house, it looks like it's about one truckload is what we would call it. So I suspect when I give her the bid, the price for the trash removal is going to be about $600. Next thing we want to do is, after all the junk's done, I now have to calculate what is it going to cost to paint the house. For our painters to come through, not only are we going to paint all this, this dirt, we've got little holes in the wall, and I want to make sure there's no major holes that we have to worry about. So I'm now just going to walk around the house and look for holes. And just look at these kids, they just colored on the walls. While we're here, I just want to notate we are going to have to fix this drawer. So it's not too expensive, but...
And the bottom one's got an issue.
Yeah. Here's some videos in these houses. Always be careful when you're looking at the videos. Lord knows what kind of videos they have. Okay, so we have a little bit of... This isn't a big deal. It's just a hole. We can patch that up. That's not... The painters can do that with no problem. No big deal. Well, that's good. So now we're talking about painting. So what I'm going to do is I'm calculating the painting charge. Is I'm going to say how many gallons of paint to clean this little house. And that's always hard to say, but I'm going to...
Without the trim. Just,
without the trim. Mm-hmm. And you got to be careful when you price paint, because if you say too low, it just always ends up being a little more. I feel pretty safe saying it's probably about 7 gallons of this same color, but I'm going to estimate 10 just to be safe. So 10 gallons of paint is what I'm going to buy. Okay, so to paint this house, I'm estimating 7 to 10 gallons of paint. I'm thinking about how much I'm going to pay for the paint, how much I'm going to pay the painters, and then I'm calculating the margin in my head. I'm going to say the paint quote's going to be between $1,200 and $1,400 is what I'm going to say. Okay, now on to the next part. So we've priced out the trash out, we've priced out the paint, we've looked for Thanks for joining us this week on How Do I Clean. If you want more cleaning tips, click the subscribe button down there. Or if you're on Facebook, you can like our page. Hey, thanks so much. We'll see you next time on